Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers, as well as all of you who come and watch me, comment, and thumbs up. So I'm happy that each and every one of you are here. It means a lot to me. Happy holidays, everyone. I know I'm not doing any holiday crafting. I'm pretty much, done with that, except for my December daily tags in a box that I'm doing with Tracy Fox. Other than that, I am back to work on Granny's Buttons Handmade Club, December 2021, Shabby Art Boutique. And this is a fun, very fun sewing kit, sewing theme kit, but it's not heavy into that. There's a lot of other pretty little images, as you can see here, roses and scissors and papers and just lots of fun things for us to play with. So, as you know, I started this multi-fold folio, but I'm now going to call it a multi-pocket fold folio because, whoa, say that 110 times. Well, that's going to be a funny one. Anyway, I've added a lot of pockets to this. I can't wait to show you. I've got everything inked and glued on, so we are ready to decorate and a fun little project to go with it, which is why you see all of this out here. I'm going to put my sleeves up here. I did do a lot of fussy cutting last night and the night before while I was watching some movies. So, oh my gosh, as you can see, there's a lot here. I'm going to move that off to the side. I don't want to move these just yet because I need to make a decision and, I want to see what you guys think. So I'm going to sort of scoot it off a little bit, but we're going to look at what I have done. Now, this is the front. I haven't completely decorated it yet. I have lots to do there, but I have inked and glued the front and the back. We open up. We have our first pages in, and this first page is a pocket. I glued it on as a pocket. I wanted to be able to put a long journaling card on there. Then we have writing space here, but no pocket there. And then we have some more space that can be decorated, but this is a pocket here. Okay, so these are both pockets. You open up and, as I said, we have that pocket there. We have, I'm going to move this just a minute, this pocket here. So as you can see, we have two pockets there. We have a pocket here that I've glued on, one here, a secret one here, and 3 little pockets here. So there are a total of 10 pockets in here so far. Now I'm thinking about adding a vellum pocket right here and then decorating that to kind of dress up this page a little bit. But this way you can still see all of the lovely writing. So as you can see, we have plenty of places for journaling cards. There's not a lot of journaling space here. There is there, and you could probably write there as long as we don't put anything there or not. So the place you would write on this folio would be on the tags, the large tags that are going to go inside. And it's kind of just a little keepsake piece that you might give someone, or you could stitch a skinny journal pages right in the middle if you wanted, or add notebook pages. I did debate putting notebook pages here and here, just putting papers here for notes, but I decided to just use it as journaling cards. There's a lot of ways you could use this. You could definitely, if you didn't have all these pockets, stitch in right here or in the center a journal. So you could have notepad here, or you could have a journal here, and then you would close it. But you would have to give yourself some gussets, because if you don't, you would never be able to close it. So that's what we've got going there. Now, I do think that I am going to put I've made a little vellum pocket that I'm going to put here. I'm going to just go ahead and paper clip that on for the moment. Okay. So I'm hoping today will be our last day. Whatever I don't show today, I'll show in a final flip through probably if I don't finish it off today while we're working. Now the other thing I want to do, which I don't know if I'll get to do on camera, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to make. I want to make a little holder for this and for some ephemera. So what I thought I would do is pull out my file folders, all of which go with these papers. And it's a pack of multicolored file folders I got. The cool thing about these file folders is that they are darker on the outside and lighter on the inside. And if you really didn't like the color on the outside, you could easily turn it inside out, make sure you cover that, or put it in the middle, and you have a lighter pink if you didn't want the darker pink. Okay, so I was thinking about that as I was looking at this and at the pages. I could have a lighter buttery yellow, you know, that looks nice with that, if I would like. I can have the darker green, or I can have a lighter minty green, which I'm just thinking the green is not speaking to me right now. I like the yellow and the pink so far. There is some blue in here, but really not a lot. So I'm thinking maybe blue is not the way to go for this little holder I want to make. I want to make a folio holder. I mean, we could turn it inside out. Now, this does go with the papers that I have, either color. It does go with the papers that go in the kit. If I want to decorate, I think that those would look nice. So this is where lies the difficulty figuring out what I want to do, is pick the folder, then pick what I would decorate the folder with. And that's kind of where I'm kind of running into, gosh, what do I do? I would have to stick with papers that have, sorry, I need to get back in the middle here. I would have to stick with papers that have the blue in them to do the decorating. I mean, there's a little bit of blue in this one, as you can see, so I definitely want to work with, you know, that side. That looks real pretty with it. The thing is, there are so many beautiful papers in this kit. It's hard to pick one. This all goes with it. So that's if I were to do the blue. So that's potential. And I would stick with the blue papers to decorate it. Now, if I did the buttery yellow, I would stick with papers like this. That would look okay with it. That definitely looks good with it. I don't think I would like the brighter outside. It's a little too lemony, but I would definitely use the inside because I would be covering some of this dark. You would never see the darker yellow. So we're gonna look at it from the light yellow side. So I mean, that looks lovely with it. That looks lovely. Oh, that's the same one. I made a couple copies of this because this is my favorite paper in the kit. I think this is one of my favorites. So all those have the buttery yellow in them. That does too. Oh, you guys, I cannot decide. This is making me crazy. All of these look fabulous with this. Ooh, look at the pink and yellow. Oh, gorgeous. The blue and yellow. Shoot. I do like that a lot. And then obviously there's the pink. But if I did the pink, all the papers, of course, go with the pink. But I was kind of thinking I might, if I did the pink, I might decorate with this one. I love the pink and the green. It's just yummy. And of course, it looks gorgeous with that. That's the obvious. So the question is, do I go away from my pink, go into one of my other colors, you know? Of course, everything here goes with that. And I have no problem, you know, that looks great to decorate with. Oh, you guys, what do I do? Well, I'm going to think about it as I work today because, I mean, all of these pieces look yummy with it. So I guess as I work today, I know the green's out. It's just these others are, I would do the inside out like this. Definitely be doing them that way. This one can stay dark pink. So those are my choices for that. So what I am planning to do, which is to make it'll have pockets front, middle, back. So there'll be 3 to 4 pockets that you can put this in, that it could live in. And then, you know, you can use it as ephemera storage or make cards, journaling cards or things like that. I'm not as crazy about the centerfold, so that actually might change my whole plan because I like the way, I'm just getting a feel for this, the way this looks with the top, because I don't want to cut that off. Yeah, see, I like the way those look. I'm not as crazy about the center, and I don't have one that's over here. I've used them all. Although it's half and half, that actually isn't that bad. Let me see. I can hear the cats downstairs playing with their toys. I have the door open because my husband's not home. We'll talk about that in just a minute. And because these papers are all portrait, oops, upside down, I would only be using, part of it. That looks really pretty. And that looks really pretty together. I think the yellow's unexpected. I think that might be fun. It's not a winter journal, so that might really be fun. And I could use some of these other, images to decorate. Now I'm leaning towards the yellow and the blue. I'm sort of leaning away from the pink. I do so much pink, I get tired of pink. And I'm doing another journal that's pink too, so it's like, might want to pull out some of these other colors in this kit instead of just focusing on the pink. So I could sit here all day and play with this. I'm going to take this off here. I will show it to you in the reveal when it's done, but I wanted to kind of show you what my next little project was going to be. Right now I want to concentrate on decorating this. So I think I want to start with, I want to get some dimension on this. And I have to decide if I want to get like that and then add some more dimension there, which I think is what's going to happen here. I want to ink this up, so I'm going to get out my sponge sugar. Well, I hope you're all doing well. You're happy and safe, and everyone is, well, everyone's getting better. Jolene's better. Lizzie's better. So everybody's doing much, much better. So far, it's been 10 days, and we have, since we were exposed to COVID, we have tested negative. So we've been told we should be out of the woods, unless something weird fluke happens, but I don't think so. I don't know if we're going to get to spend any Christmas with our family because, unfortunately, with my daughter just getting ill quite a bit after my granddaughter, it would mean the other two could still, her husband and her oldest daughter could still get sick. So they're not through their 10 to 14 day quarantine yet. So I don't know if we'll get to have Christmas with our family. I kind of have an idea of a way to, I think we could do a porch Christmas where we go to the porch and we have our mask and gloves on and we drop gifts off and watch the kids, open their goodies on the porch, on their porch. And then, we go home because I do want to see them. I just can't imagine not having Christmas with my girls and my daughter and my son-in-law. So I don't know what's going to happen there yet. We'll see. We're playing that by ear. But this is the weekend. It's Friday. Oh, I'm making this on Friday for Monday. So we're getting ready for our final Christmas weekend. I'm thinking I want to get like 3 layers. I want some dimension here. The only thing is I can't figure out how to get it here. Let me get out my dimensional tape. Oh, you guys, I don't want to do this now because then they'll get crushed while I'm decorating. Thank you. I heard you. You said, wait. But you got an idea where that's going. So I'm going to put that away for the moment. It just dawned on me I needed to wait to do this last because I need to be able to lay it down like that. I do this every time. I'm so excited. I want desperately to decorate. So, all right. Now, I want to keep this a writing page. So, I'm wondering if maybe I could just add like just a little bit of decoration without affecting the maybe just put it like up the side and maybe add a few little flatter buttons. That would make it very sewing and would still give us, if we put them down here, still give us all this writing page, and it doesn't affect the closure because I don't want to put anything right here. All right. So I think maybe that's what we'll do. So are you guys all getting ready for your final Christmas push? When you see this Monday, you should be in that final Christmas push, I would think. If you're like me, I'm going to find some place to, I want to cut that on an end where it was nice and clean. And then I'm just going to put that right there. Okay. So this weekend we will, I've pulled out all the wrapping paper and bows and things and all that good stuff. So, and sorted presents by piles, and not much of a pile, but a little bit of a pile. So this weekend I will get everything into its bags, wrapped, tagged, all that good stuff. See where we're at, see if there's anything we're missing. And then we will do some baking. And I have to finish making some Christmas gifts, which I can't say what I'm making. I would love to share with you, but the people I'm making them for watch my videos, so I can't do that. I would love to share with you what I'm making, but darn it, I can't do it. So I don't know why I'm doing it the hard way. I guess I just didn't want to get this all over my table. All my mats are just getting ruined from all this Fabri-Tac. Yikes. Who knew, right? So hopefully my head isn't in this too much. My husband has me at a, you know, down a little bit further since I tend to work at the bottom of my screen. We'll see if I got everything. I want to make sure I got it to the edge of the page. Now, I do have some really pretty soft buttons. Let me go grab those. I thought they were with me, and they're not. I have some real soft mother of pearl buttons. I don't know if I have pinks and blues and greens or what I've got here. I also have a container of all pink buttons. It's like, where are my pink buttons? There they are. Well, they're sort of pinks and reds, actually. Get those sleeves up. It's cold here today. It's only about 48 right now. That's cold for California. It's probably a summer day for those of you back east. But here, not so much. Oh, that one's really pretty. These are vintage buttons. Very vintage. Let's see. Eek. Okay. I got one pink. Let's see if I can get some. Oh, wait. I see a darker one that I like. I don't know if that would look good on there or not, though. Let's see if we can find a pink or a green, maybe. I would like them smaller, but I don't know if I have small. That's about the smallest thing I have right there. Yeah, it's a little bit too mauvey. So those two are okay, but let's see if I have something else that I like better. Let's see in my bag here. These are all pretty big. My green one's pretty big, but maybe I might use it anyway. These are all my pastel buttons, so I don't know if I'm going to put a button there. Right now I'm in the, I don't know, place. I like what's there. I'll stop right now. Let's put those back for now. I'll think about it. I don't know what I think right now. Okay, so we're going to go to this side. This one I'd like to put some lace right here, and I want it to be flat lace. So let me see what I've got here. It's kind of wide. I'm actually thinking that this one might be cool on the cover, just to have a little bit of lace like right across the, yeah, I think that one's going to go on the cover. So let me pull that. And I don't want to use that on that other page. It's too heavy anyway. I want nice light laces. Let me see. What do I have? Oh, I'm going to use my pin cushion because I don't want these pins everywhere but where they're supposed to be. Let me see. That's pretty. Subtle. Not very. Let's see what else I have in that. And my white laces. That one's very sheer. I'm wondering if it's just too see-through. I wanted it to show up a little bit more. Let's see this one. Gosh, this could just take up my whole time today. Can you believe it? I got to get with it here. Let's get moving, Laurette. Can't take all day to decorate. We want to finish this up now. I've got a lot of fun projects for you guys. I'm already looking at next year's projects. I've got a Jane's Memoirs to do. I have a winter one. I have a beautiful icy rose. So, yeah, it's more of reds and pinks, not, but it's winter. It's not summer. I like this one so far. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, this one's really pretty too. Come on, you. My nails have gotten so short from breaking them off that I had them really long when I was sick in bed. And then, sure enough, as soon as I get up and start moving around, what do? I break off all my fingernails. Oh, I like that one, too. Not that one. That's too sheer. So it's either that or that. I think the last one. I think I'm going to keep the last one as the one. But I'm going to leave these out because we're going to be doing a lot of lace decorating. My little scissors. Oh, I got myself, I'm so proud of myself. I placed an order. I gave myself an early Christmas gift. I got myself some Tim Holtz, the new 9-inch blades. And because my scissors are getting dull and I wanted something sharper. So I got those. And I got myself the Tim Holtz ruler because, you know, you see me use my metal one all the time, but you can't see through it. And a lot of times, and then I've seen everyone ripping with these, which I haven't tried, so we'll see if that's going to be a disaster for me or not. But I did get myself some new tools. I'm really excited because I know I'm going to use them all the time, every day. I've already been using these to do some cutting, so, and I love them. I just have to get used to them. They're much heavier than my other scissors, so they're a little bit much for my small hands, but I like the ease that they cut, so that says something for it too, if you know what I mean, you know, so. And I got those at scrapbookingwithme.com. So they have a wonderful selection of crafting supplies, scrapbooking, crafting, which scrapbooking crosses over to journaling nicely. I'm going to cut it here. It might be a little long. I'll trim it at the end. I'll get with it, you guys. I'm not in my rhythm yet. It takes me a few minutes to get with it. When I get going, you'll see. And then I have another video to make after this. So let's hope I do get myself going. Get in my groove. So anyway, I was talking about the weekend plans. Let's get everything wrapped and under the tree. And then I have some, every time I think I've got the right side, it's hard to tell. Then I have some gifts to finish making. I'm excited about that. I know I'm going to need some pearls. So I have gifts to finish making, and then my husband and I are going to do some baking. We always bake for our neighbors, and they don't, you know, they know we're careful, so they're not worried about the COVID thing because we've passed our things. So we'll make sure we use every precaution in baking for our neighbor. Well, mainly it's one neighbor. It's Joe, who does all the work for us. He loves my cookies and my fudge and he knows we're careful, so he's not hesitant at all. All right, so I think this one needs some lace as well, and I think I'm going to give it the same lace on this side, or maybe a little bit wider one. I mean, I see kind of a ghost of one. I have all kinds of, oh, I see I got blood on this, or one of the cats got a hold of it. If that's too wide. What do we think? I'm going to cut the header off of it. That actually kind of matches that. Let me see if I can get a piece cut and get the header off. I think lace is the easiest way for me to get going, and then I can do the other decorating. You know, sometimes you got to start with something, and for some people it's book page. For me, this time it will be laces. I have a whole pile of lace on the floor next to me. Someone asked me where I get my laces, and you know, I'm always happy. You guys know I'm always happy to share where I buy things, but all of the laces you see me using were from my stash and my mom's stash from when we had our seamstress sewing businesses, crafting businesses. So I have a huge stash that I have had. All these laces are hold on a minute, I gotta concentrate. Are vintage laces. They date back to the 60s and 70s. So we've had them quite a long time. Oh, you guys, there's someone at my door. Who's at my door? I don't know. It's probably a neighbor, and I can't turn this off, so I'm gonna have to just, I'm right in the middle of this video. I don't know who it is at the door. I don't see anybody outside, and I don't answer the door mostly, but I mean, they know my husband's not home. All right, we're at 27 minutes. I just cannot stop this video. So whoever it is going to have to come back. Hopefully they're not here to rob us. Because if they are, could be a delivery. You know what? Let me go peek over the banister. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Anybody, must be a delivery. Okay, well, I don't see any trucks out, so I don't know who's out there. Cars, no. Could be one of my neighbors. I thought I heard my neighbor from across the street or next door at my door. I just don't want stuff stolen off my porch because they think there's nobody here. I want to stretch this out, but what I'll do is I'll cut it here and then we'll trim it, because I really like that right there. I think that looks really pretty. If I wanted, I could add some trim. I want this to be very lacy because I really don't want to cover this up. I could see me putting a little pocket there, but I don't really think it needs one. I could add some, what could I add? Scissors, threads, another rose. Maybe a threesome of buttons. Maybe that's a good place for the buttons. Oh, I also have these adorable, which I could put a pearl in it. Flowers. Got some things we can use. All right, let me see if I see anybody else out there. All right, well, I don't know. Hopefully they come back if it's important, and if it's not, hopefully they're not breaking into the backyard while I'm doing this video. That would be horrible. That does happen here. They ring the doorbells. If you don't answer, they assume you're not home. The next thing you know, you have a visitor in your house. So, cats are not freaking. They're good watchdogs. Usually they'll actually growl. So, they're better than dogs. Misty especially. And she didn't growl. They didn't run and hide. They didn't come running into me. So, might be somebody they know. I know it's not Joe because I know he knows he can see the front of my... He has a 2-story house. His office faces my workroom. So, he usually keeps a pretty good eye. I can't really text him and ask him because guess what? I'm on my phone. So, all right, I'm not going to stress. This no one ever comes to the door unless it's UPS and there's no trucks out front. I do have a neighbor that we don't really get along with, and so, well, it's not we don't get along. It was just a different point of view, I guess. And they have a lot of different people that come to that house, and some of which are scary. So, I always get nervous. All right. So I got a nice scrap, which I think I'll leave because, you know, I have some pocket stick, right? So, I love that. That's yummy. I love that. That looks yummy. All right. Now what else should we do? I was thinking a trio of buttons, but I got to make sure I don't get too close. Maybe we could try those buttons I was going to put on that other side. Here we go again. Button honey. There's one. What was that other one I used? 2. I like that one. Let me see if I have some cream ones now. That's the next color I need. Sorry about these. And I'm umming a lot today. I apologize. Honestly, I didn't sleep at all last night. I don't know what my deal was. I'd had a migraine earlier in the evening, took some meds for it. And sometimes it keeps me awake. So, gosh, you guys, my voice just went. Hello. Hello, hello. I want a green. I see a green one. All my green ones are big green buttons. But I like that, but I don't know that I like the blue one. Where did I get that blue one from? Did I get that from over here? I'll put it in here. No, not there. I'll just put it in here. I need a cream one is what I need. Or off-white or cream. We'll do that. Let's see what this one's got. I like those. Those are pretty. Now I'm wondering about the blue again. It does pull in the blue from over there. I just don't know if I put those there. No, close is fine. I think it'll be okay. All right, that was my worry. I don't want to put thread on these or through them, but I should. So what I'll do is I need one of my little plates. I'll put those in there. I'm getting quite a mess here, aren't I? All right, so we know there's going to be buttons there. I'll do that after I put some thread through it. I don't have any nearby me or I'd do it right now. Now, This needs a decor. This needs decor, as my daughter would say. I know I wanted, I think I have, oh my gosh, getting quite a pile of tools again. You know me and my tools. Alrighty, let me see. 1, 2, where's the other packet of these? I just had them here a minute ago. Oh, they got turned upside down. Goodness gracious. All right. So what I want to do, this is definitely a process video, you guys. Sorry about that, but it is. All right. So I'm looking for, I thought I had a good sized teacup. I just have a little one. Where's my teacup? Oh, I have one right there. So I don't know if I want to put a teacup there, but I do have these. That would make a nice little tuck, but I feel like it needs more. That's definitely not good by itself. What do I have over here? Do I have a bigger, even bigger one? Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I felt like that's just too small. Those are my smaller pieces. I mean, here's what I was thinking was to do this, something like this, put it on and make it a tuck. So, but maybe I could do that over here because you could still write up there and have a tuck there. I've got that here. Did I cut out any red roses? I think I did. What I was thinking is I would add a little more like that to give us a little bit bigger corner tuck right here. And then you have your pocket and you have your corner tuck. And I am thinking I want, excuse my arm for a minute. I want a doily behind it. Here I go layering again. I would glue the doily down and then I would just put those on as the tuck. So you could put, let me find card. Here's a card. See, then you could stick a little card or whatever you want to. Okay, so I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to ink first, just a little bit. Now the question is, do I want a tiny one or do I want, let me pull another one because you know I'm going to use these anyway. So we'll just grab out a few doilies. I have a box of doilies in front of me in different sizes. So I'll put those there. Get this out. I had to re-ink that pad. I did so much inking on this. I had to re-ink it. I'm getting now when I order a new color, if it's a color I think I'm going to use a lot, I automatically order the re-inker so that I can, well, I can have it to craft with. So I have colors to match. And then I want this up, I think quite a bit, right? Wouldn't I? Because I want it to show. Yeah, I think let's just take off this little bit here. Let's just take off a little bit. I can use that little bit elsewhere. Is that too high? No, definitely not. All right. I'm going to ink this. I decided to use the spun sugar. I didn't want to make it dark or grungy in any way. I want to keep it very light and bright. Since I equate, you know, sewing with, yes, vintage, but not grungy. Well, not this one. I do have several kits, sewing kits that are very grungy and very vintage and very antique looking. And I am looking forward to working with those this year. My goal is to not buy new digitals or unless I happen to be on the design team, and use what I have been buying for the last few years, stocking up on and making things from that. Instead of continually just buying, I actually want to use what I'm buying. So that is going to require, I don't know if this is going to be plugged up. I was using this a lot yesterday. So yeah, it looks like it's open. So let's get this glued down. So we're going to be baking this weekend, cookies, and come from a family of bakers. We had a kind of a semi-famous bakery in San Jose, California called Dick's Bakery. It's a family bakery. I think I talked about it before, how I worked in the bakery. Boxing pies and rolls and, oh my goodness, for the holidays. That was the great memory. So it's baking. I love to bake and make candy. I love desserts. I like to make desserts. That's my favorite. I don't like to cook, but I like to bake. I don't think my uncles like to cook either. I think they all just would rather Richard and Clarence were the bakers. And so I'm sad that they have both since passed away. Before my dad, actually. He was the older brother. Oh, well, no, Richard was the oldest. But Clarence was younger than my dad. Passed away before my dad. My dad died at 90, almost 95. He was a couple months short of his 95th birthday. So as far as I'm concerned, he was 95. So I gotta figure out where I want this rose. You know what I mean? Because I just want to get like that side of it. So I want this. Good amount of glue. I can always add more glue, I think. Let's see if that's going to work. There's my little tag. I'm kind of sticking that tag in there to make sure. See, now it's got glue on it, but that's okay. I can cut it or trim it or whatever. Let me use my, like, just right there is where I need it to stick, which I do have glue there. All right, we've got that on. I think I'd like a few little pearls maybe. Put my lid there. Where's my other dish? Oh, okay, there we go. These are great, but I like my dishes because I can fish things out. You know what I mean? It's like easier for me. Let me see if I want, like, I don't want individual pearls, I don't think. I think I want, there we go. You guys, I'm barely getting anything done and it's about time to end our video. I can't believe it. Could it have been an hour already? Oh my gosh. Well, I guess there will be another part. There'll be 3 parts. I was thinking I could do it in 2. Haha, I always think I'm going to get way more done than I do. It's crazy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I want an uneven number of pearls. Just looks better to the eye if you go working uneven numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. I'm trying to think where I want that. Do I want it there or do I want it down there? I think I'll take it down there. There we are. That looks pretty. That reminds me, I'm going to want to put some pearls down the side of that. I don't think bling's appropriate for wait a minute, it is, but not for this particular sewing project. So I think I will try to cut some pearls. Of course, I just got into this, right? And now I'm gonna super sticky. If it doesn't stick, I'll go back and glue. I will check it in a little bit. And if it's glued, it's glued. If it's not, it's not. The sticky likes fabric. Lace, it sticks to it really well. Okay, so we've got some pearl there. We've got this. Does now look really pretty. I'm liking that. I might want to label or something up there. I know she did give us words in the kit, so I'm definitely going to make a tuck down this other end. So we'll have tucks. We want to get in as many journaling cards and tucks and things as we can because it's going to be a folio journal, not, you know, writing, not pages and pages. It's already got the lace behind it, so I don't need, oops, sorry guys, I don't know if you can even see that. If I go here, it's already got this lace, so I don't think I would need anything else other than to just put that on and maybe add some bling, some pearls or something pretty. And then I want to decorate these, which I have plenty of little goodies, as you saw here. I do want to decorate. See, I have like these. I've got like little roses. Oh, I have some cute little scissors that say handmade. Like that. And then what else have I got? Oh, I know I have a tiny little spool. Where's my littler? I have this spool, but I think there's, I don't know if that's the smallest spool I have. I did reduce them down, but I think I probably needed to reduce them a bit more, but that's okay. Maybe I could just go that way, that way. Well, that's too big. I could just go like that. Where's my other bag? I think everything here is bigger. Yeah. These are all bigger. These are all the bigger. I don't think I have anything small. I don't think I have a little small spool. I'm looking to see what I've got. Yeah, these are all the big images. I'll look and see if I have like a little rose that I like, a pale rose. Yeah, like this. Oh, those are cute. And then I could put a little book page or something behind that, or lace, or well, maybe lace behind those. So you can see where we are going with this. I don't know if you guys want to just see if you want to watch me decorate this, or would just like to see it all finished. Of course, I have no way I can ask you before I do another video. But darn, I would love to ask you what you think and what we should do and then do it from there. But unfortunately, I need to make that video today because next week, which is Christmas, the week before Christmas, the week of Christmas before, I won't have time to do any videos. So I'm going to be finishing my videos right now. I'm going to use this as a pocket. Isn't this cute? I think this would be cute on here. Or maybe on one of the back pieces back here. So, or on a tag. Well, you get the idea. I think what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and finish this off camera and make the little holder, and then I'll come back, and the third video will be maybe either a quick craft as a finish up, or just a reveal. So I think that's kind of what we'll do on the next video. So I want to thank you all for coming along and watching my videos, commenting, hitting the thumbs up and the likes. Because of all of you, we've made it to about 1,030 subscribers, which is exciting. I'm very happy with all the ones I do have. Of course, I would love to grow my channel, but you know, I'm okay if we don't. I would like to though. So I hope you will leave me some comments. I noticed my comments have really gone way, way down. I really haven't been hearing from a lot of you. I don't know how many of you are still out there. I hope you're all still there. But I'd love a hello. I want to wish you all a very happy holidays for those of you who maybe aren't going to be able to watch any more videos. I hope that you do. I do have a series, which is my Shabby Winter, which is a beautiful altered book I'm going to be doing in that one. You're going to see a good amount of that on camera, and then I'm going to move on to some other fun projects. But within those, it's not the book I'm doing. It's going to be, the thing I'm going to be showing is I'm going to be making ephemera for it and unusual different things and what I'm going to do with it. So I hope that you'll come along and watch that. But please give me a thumbs up and please, please comment so I know you're there, especially if you haven't commented in a while. Nancy and Kim and Vern, and I would love to know if you guys are all still there. I think about you often and I miss you all. I miss your comments. I love reading them. It makes my day. So I hope you will do that so we can continue our relationship and our friendship and continue to grow. It gives me a reason to keep making these videos. Otherwise, I may stop doing it. So I'm kind of into that place where I got to make a decision. So, all right, you guys, I love you all very much. I'm so thrilled you come and watch me all the time. And I know I will see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye, you guys.